It's the King's birthday long weekend and I made the last minute decision to check out the Pop Glow event at the Tauranga waterfront. Now, is it worth visiting? Well, let's just say it needs a little bit of work. And in this video, I'm going to give you my honest review. Hello guys, this is the Brolander here. If you're new to my channel, we basically do virtual tours and then give it a rating at the end. If you have any questions about this video, please leave it below. So without further ado, let's begin the virtual tour. Alright folks, let's get right to it. Now I'm on Devonport Road, which is right in the heart of the Tauranga CBD. And what you can expect in this video, is going to head over to the Tauranga waterfront and check out the Pop Glow Go location during the day, make my assessment and then come back at night and then do my honest review of this free event here at the Tauranga waterfront. Now to all my overseas viewers, Tauranga means landing place. The name reflects the area's geography as a natural harbour and safe landing spot for waka, and waka means canoes. Alright, now the Pop Glow event at the Tauranga waterfront is probably my first ever night glow event at the Tauranga CBD. So, you know, I have no idea what to expect. I mean, I see social media posts and that's about it. So I'm not really sure what to expect, but you know, I've been around New Zealand and seen many night glow events, so I have high expectations of this event. So, you know, let's see what happens at the end of the day. But anyway, here we are at the Strand. This is the main street of Tauranga City. This was around 1 o'clock and it's very quiet. Man, I remember this place being absolutely vibrant. You know, this is going back as far as maybe the late 90s, maybe the early 2000s, but you know, every pub and every bar cafe used to be very vibrant. It used to be full of people, and seeing it like this is just quite sad. Oh my god, I don't want to disrespect any Tauranga locals that are watching this video, but man, I remember it being so vibrant back in maybe the late 90s and the early 2000s. Yes, I mean, retirement villages probably have more action than the Tauranga City. I mean, that's how quiet it is. I mean, man, it's just very strange to see it this way. Yeah, but anyway, here we are. We're just heading over to Dive Crescent. Now, this is the car park area that you can park at for free when you head over to the Pop Glow event. Now, all the public parking in the Tauranga CBD is for free during the weekends. So that's for anybody that's never been in the Tauranga City before. So the great thing about this location here is that it's right next to the Pop Glow event. So, you know, if you park there and head over to the event and then head on home. So that's quite a handy location, but just be mindful that if you miss out on a car park, you have to try and find a car park in the Strand or Devonport Road. And to be honest, trying to find a car park in and around there is quite difficult. So, you know, if you can get there pretty early, that would be good. All right, now that we finally arrived, let's head over to the location of the Pop Glow Go event, which is only a short walk. And here we are. Now that we're here, my first impression of this place is, well, let me put it like this. I was expecting more than 2 light installations. Now, at the start of this video, I mentioned that I had high expectations of this event. Now, I'm not so sure. But anyway, let's take a closer look at the rings. Now, my early prediction is that if it's a big turnout tonight, it's going to be tough going as they traverse through the rings on either side. So there's going to be a bottleneck on each side. And there'll be a queue of people entering the glow-in-the-dark circus, which is on the left there. So it's going to be very interesting tonight to see how it all unfolds. But that is my early prediction. Yeah, it's going to be very interesting. But yeah, that's why I like to see these places during the day, just to get a feel of it. But anyway, there is the other light installations in the far distance there. Now, there was a funny joke going around in the community that these specific light installations here look like a very specific toy, but I won't go into detail what that is. But my first impressions of these light installations here, I think they're very, very good. I mean, they look very, very vibrant during the day, and I can't wait to see them at night to see what it looks like. So yeah, be very, very interesting. Now, I might as well just add something onto this. Now, just up the road from the Tauranga waterfront is Whakatane. Now, every year they do an event called Light 'em Up, which is a nightglow festival during the winter season. Now, what they do differently is that they install light installations in and around the city, and then you get a map and you go and walk to those locations and check the light installations out. So, maybe they could get some pointers from the Whakatane team and maybe do it for next year here at the Tauranga waterfront. I mean, they've got some amazing locations here, and I could see it doing very, very well next year. But hey, look, might prove me wrong tonight. But anyway, let's go head over there. All right, it is now 6 p.m. and it's the perfect time to head over. So I'm just going to let the video play and I'll catch you at the end. Enjoy the video. Cheers.
Go behind these guys, alright? Do you want one of those? Wow! Yeah. Want to walk or do you want me to hold you up here so you can see? Oh, look. That's pretty cool. What do you think? Oh, that's great.
Yeah, keep going.
Alright folks, that was the Tauranga Pop Glow Go event done and dusted. Now I'm at the Tauranga waterfront right now, and it started to rain, so here I am in my car doing my review. But anyway, there's a lot to talk about in this review, so let's begin with the favourites. Now I have a few, and I guess the first favourite is the vibe. Now man, I think as soon as I got there, it was just an amazing atmosphere. Like there was a lot of people there, so it was a massive turnout, and oh man, I think just the positivity around the community of Tauranga coming out and having a look and stuff like that. Oh, I thought that was very, very good. So first favourite is the vibe. A second favourite would be the Tauranga community. Yes, so why do I say that? Well, there are two things, and I've already mentioned the first one, which was the turnout. And there was quite a lot of people that turned out to the Pop Glow event, and it was just an amazing vibe. So that was number one. But the second one would be the feedback. Now what do I mean by that? Well, just recently I released 2 videos, and across all platforms I probably got close to around 100,000 views on those 2 short videos. And some of the responses that I've got on those videos were very, very positive. Now they're definitely locals, because they know Tauranga inside and out. So I was looking at all the positive reviews and stuff like that, and trying to find ways of improving the event. I think that's a bonus. I mean, when you see comments like that, they're definitely people that care about Tauranga. So yeah, the people of Tauranga community, this just awesome, eh? Even though the event wasn't the greatest, that's just my opinion. But there are people sort of like sharing their thoughts on how to make it better, you know what I mean? So yeah, so that's my second favourite there. Dislikes, well, I would have to say the layout of the event wasn't the greatest. Like what do I mean by that? Well, it was just a congested space. Now there was a big turnout on that night, and there was the fire performer. Now I couldn't see any of the live performance, and there were parents sort of like holding kids on top of their shoulders, and so anyone that's behind them, they couldn't see the live performer. So I didn't get any footage of the fire performer, so that was a bit of a problem. But yeah, I think if they did the layout a lot better, it would be much more smoother. Now maybe the live performer can be on a platform of some sort, so maybe a stage, and they could just everyone in the crowd there can watch him perform. So yeah, maybe have some windshields around him too, because I think he was moving from place to place because of the wind. So yeah, maybe a nice safe spot for them. And of course the glow in the dark circus, it was right beside the glow rings, and people wanted to go into the glow circus, and it was kind of mixed in with the crowd of the people trying to funnel into the rings. It was like, oh man, it's just it was very, very dark as well. So yeah, it's just crazy. So maybe the layout could probably change. And the other dislike, maybe more lights. Now I mentioned earlier in the video that Whakatane, they do an event called Light 'em Up, and it's a winter festival. I'm going to go there this year, so I'm going to show that video to you guys. But what they do is that they have light installations in and around the Whakatane city, and maybe they could do that next year. And as I was reading some of the the Facebook comments that commented on my videos, someone mentioned that they used to do that. So I'm kind of strange as to why they didn't do it this year. Maybe was it a last minute event? I'm not really sure. But if they did that next year, I think that would be very, very good. So yeah, what else? What else are the other dislikes? Maybe that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. I think there was other comments that people shared on my Facebook posts and stuff like that. Mentioned that kids got lost at the end, and yeah, it was very, very dark at that event too. So couldn't really see where the kids are. I think the event organisers asked the parents to write their mobile numbers on their arms, so they can sort of like contact them when they're lost and stuff. So that obviously didn't happen, because I heard, I'm not really sure, I just sort of looking at all the Facebook comments that I got, there was quite a lot of kids at the end still looking for their parents. So yeah, that might be an improvement for next year. But yeah, it's not very nice when that happens. I actually saw kids playing in the water. It's like, oh my gosh. And I think the security guards there were trying to get them away from there. So yeah, so just it was an interesting night, that's for sure. But yeah, overall, I think I heard a lot of the people sort of like talking to the organisers, that they were saying that was just an amazing event, even though it was a short event. Some of them expressed their appreciation of what they got. It wasn't the greatest event, but they still showed some appreciation to the event organisers. So I think it might be a sign of better things to come for next year. So yeah, so that is the dislikes. Rating, I'd probably give it a 2. Yeah, I'll probably give it a 2. I think why? Well, it was a short event. Maybe they could have had the layout a little bit better, and maybe have the layout so it can withstand a larger crowd as well. So yeah, I think 2 is fair. I think that's a good base point for next year. So yeah, should be something to look forward to and try and improve. I'm definitely going to come back next year just to see what it'd be like. So yeah, I mean, I've been to many night glow events. I'm a big fan of anything that glows in the dark. I mean, I go to different places in and around New Zealand, and I've seen some amazing night glow events. So Tauranga has some real potential here with this event. You want to make it like for every king's birthday weekend, everybody wants to go there and visit that event. You want to make it like that, so people can spend money and pour it into the Tauranga community, because they could probably use that too. So yeah, maybe a better effort for next year. So that was my rating, 2 out of 5. And is it worth visiting? Or is it worth visiting? Yes. I'm not a local from Tauranga. I travelled all the way up from Te Arawa to check out this event. And I have to say, if it's the same again, I'll probably say no. But if you change your primary focus from actually going to Tauranga and check out the attractions and then see the night glow event at the end, maybe that would work. Yes, so at least you've got something to look forward to. Like there's quite a few attractions in and around Tauranga. Like you got McLaren Falls, you've got the Tauranga waterfront. Also, you can head over to Mount Maunganui and check out the little big markets, which is quite good. Now, Mawao Mountain isn't open at the moment, but those are the type of events that you can check out. Papamua Hills, Marshall's Farm Park. Those are great places to go and visit. I was hoping that the QP Cruises was running during that time, but it doesn't run through winter. So yeah, it would have been nice to actually go on that, but it is what it is. But yeah, if you shift your primary focus from just attending the night glow event to just seeing the attractions of Tauranga. I think that would work. So I guess my final answer is nah, yeah. If that makes sense, but yeah, that is the Tauranga Waterfront Pop Glow Go event. Wasn't the greatest event, that's just my opinion, and you know, there's a lot of people shared a lot of their thoughts on my short videos who had the same views as me, but also gave some suggestions on making it better. I mean, that's a really great community there that really cares about Tauranga. So yeah, well, there you go, guys. That is the Pop Glow Go event, and I'll be back next year to go and check it out, see if it's actually improved or whatnot. But yeah, it should be a fun event. But anyway, there you go. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you at the next one, eh? Cheers, guys.